good afternoon, and good evening based on the time you are coming across this particular video. All right, on this particular topic, I will be explaining about some few signs, or rather the signs that made up obbligo. Obbligo is a single topic in the 25 topic that make up patent B. We have 25 argumenti, and obbligo is one of them. So therefore, we are going to start with obbligo right now because it is the best place to start as a beginner if you are looking for your patente. All right. Take note, obbligo is also classified to be prescrizione. Prescrizione is a prescribed science that is prescribed, so that is where it falls under the sign, under prescrizione. Are we getting me? So it is an obligatory sign and it is also a prescrizione sign, which is a prescribed sign. And how do you know them if you see them on the road? Obligatory sign is always under this kind of blue background. All right. Obligation, you must obey. Something that you must obey. So if you see segnale that say it is facoltativa or it is conciliata, it is falso, it is not conciliata, it is obbligo. It obligates you. Obligation is something that you must do. You like them or you not like them, you must obey them. And they obligate you to do this thing. You must do them. That is obbligo. All right. I'll be starting from this one that says direzione obbligatorio diritto. Obligatory sign that is telling you to continue straight. So if you see this sign on the road, then you are not permitted to turn to the left or turn to the right. You are only permitted to continue straight on that road that you are, which is diritto. Diritto is straight. And this next one here I'm going to be telling you is direzione obbligatorio a sinistra. I would like to explain something for you. When you see, in case you are doing your quiz, you see svotare. Svotare is simply telling you to turn. Svotare is turning. Are we together? Is turning. So this particular sign is telling you that you need to turn to the left part of the road. To the left part. Turn to the left part, like leaving the road entirely, not to the left. Sorry. You need to come up for that road where you did, which is svotare. Enter the next available lane where they close to you for there, which is svotare. If you see this sign, they're telling you, sir, man. Now turn, enter this other left road where they here, or svotare to the sinistra part. Are you getting me? You are leaving that road that you were already. Now you are moving to a new road entirely. So there is another one that says passare. As time goes on, we know, but there's actually a difference between passare and svotare. So this one is svotare a sinistra, which means you cannot continue straight and you cannot go to the right because the arrow is pointing your left side, which is sinistra. Are we together? So this one, you will see it at the junction, which is subito. Subito. Unlike this other one. This other one, you see the way the arrow take off like this. So this one is actually telling you, saying a pre-aviso. Aviso is notice. Pre is before. Are you getting me? Pre-aviso. Then the pre-aviso, they tell you before time, say, now, sir, man, this place you are going now, if you get to the junction or if you get to this kind of encroachment, you will need to svotare a sinistra, which is pre-informing you that as you go, so na sinistra you go turn to, so therefore you cannot have time to regulate your speed. I don't know if we are together. Then if you don't reach the encroachment, you will then see this one that says subito. This is subito and this other one is pre-aviso. The same logic goes to this one. Svotare a destra and pre-aviso a destra. And they are all obligation sign and they are all pre-aviso sign. All right. Then look at this one where they put autocaro for inside. In case you are just starting, you never know it will be autocaro. Autocaro now all those motor they carry goods. All right. And all those motor they carry goods, then they get weight. You understand? May I can use the word weight for people that are just starting. Then they get what they call tons, tonnellata, kilograms. So therefore, I will be using 3.5 tonnellata on this particular one because that is what they actually said. So therefore, if you know say you dey drive autocarro or alright, just like we were saying, so autocarro superiore 3,5 na una dem dey tell say to svuotare a destra. So therefore, autocarro superiore 3,5 tonnellata, you no go fit continue straight or go to the sinistra. Take note, if the arrow still face sinistra, you can as well go to the sinistra, but you have to be conscious of where the arrow face. Now, this other one now, everything we dey do since we dey talk say only one direction, only one direction, only one direction. So this particular one actually consented you or allow you to go both the destra and the sinistra of in the road. You understand? Or in the road as the case may be, which is direzione consentite. So this other one is say, Mr. or Mrs., you can go straight or svuotare a destra, which means you cannot svuotare a sinistra, because there is no place that says you can go to sinistra in this place, because the arrow is pointing towards diritto, which is straight, and the destra. And this other one speak otherwise, which is sinistra and diritto. I hope you get it now. Sinistra and diritto. All right. Now, this is where it's complicating. If you look at this particular sign, you go see and say this one's the face ground, unlike the other ones where basically they face up one kind. So this one is facing down like this. It simply means you have to svuotare, sorry, not svuotare. The previous ones are svuotare, but this one is passare. Passare simply means you are still on the road. You are just passing, maybe accidents happen, spate traffico for road, cantiere stradale, veicoli lenti movimenti. They are telling you now, Sama, pass sinistra side of the road, not be to svuotare. Svuotare is leaving the road, where passare is you are still on the road, but you are only passing through the left side of the road. While this other one speak otherwise. Also, this other one is the opposite of sinistra. This is destra, the same thing, so then passare a destra. And this other one is passare both the destra and the sinistra. This one you can actually decide to pass. You can pass both the destra and the sinistra. While this particular one is rotatoria, roundabout. So basically what you need to know is this is how you are supposed to circulate in a roundabout, and which is anti-clockwise, all right? Because some parts of the world they use clockwise pattern. So there's a complicated question that says you are always to give precedenza if you de incrociare or you de rotatoria. That is falso. There's some rotatoria that now people where they intorno di quella rotatoria na go dare precedenza a te. Not be you go always give precedenza. All right. So this other one is 30 kilometer per hours. 30 kilometer, but this is actually a speed limit. If you see this speed limit on the road, it means you can drive, the minimum speed you are permitted to drive on that road is 30. Which means if you are speed limit of 29 kilometer per hour is not allowed, because the minimum that is consented here is 30 kilometer per hour. So therefore, you can drive 30 kilometer in su and not in ju. I hope you get it. In su and not in ju. Superiore and not inferiore. All right. So what the next one there is, you see on the red line follower. As red line follower, it simply means that this law, when we tell you say 30 kilometer per hour before, it's not cancelled. You cannot decide to drive below and above. So therefore, you are no longer under these restrictions. That says 30 kilometer minimum per hour. All right. And the other one is contain obligation chain for tire. So therefore, the major thing I want you to know about this is you will see this sign for like road where they say they obligate you to use tire chain for your tire. All right, chain for your tire, and maybe as a result of snowy area, mountain, etc., etc. And just know that the moment when be say you get that winter tire, this obligation no longer imposed to you. I hope you get it. If you get winter tire, This obligation that says winter exchange is not obligated to. And this other one is percorso pedonale. Percorso pedonale. What is percorso pedonale? May I use the word parts when they reserve when leg to the waka. Take note, there are some questions that will confuse you and say this is attraversamento pedonale. This is not attraversamento pedonale. Attraversamento pedonale na cross path where people they use leg till they cross for road. That line where they draw from middle of carriagata or carriageway, where pedestrians till they cross from this part of the road to the other part of the road. That is attraversamento pedonale. This is not attraversamento. This is percorso pedonale, which means if you did this, if you see this segnale, you where they use leg till they waka, now you get this place. You know they come in contact with vehicle, motor not fit enter there because now you be the king. It is reserved for pedestrians. Percorso where leg they take the pass, but not be attraversare. You understand? So therefore, it is reserved for pedestrians. Thank you very much. All right, just like we all also still know, you see this particular one. Now they don't cross them with red. It may say this particular, remember say percussion pedal they reserve them for only una where they use left the waka more to know the waka pass there again. Now they just reserve them for you now be the king, the champion for that corsia, for that corsia, for that part, for that viale. So now be the champion with what they use left the waka. Now not get any contact with vehicle. You understand, with motor for road, with auto vettura. Now you see this one where the pass so red light come pass. It means say sir man. This particular part one are there since now na fair the video gas in so now as this red line don't pass on, it is no longer reserved for only you. Now if you see motor, if you see bicycle, if you see caterpillar, if you see aeroplane not there, just a make example. All right, so therefore it is no longer a reserve percorso for una when they use like the past. That law that said now una get it don't cancel. All right, now you see bicycle. If you see this bicycle, the same thing also it's as good as that one where be pedonale, where we just explain finish on. So this one indicates for if not it could be pista ciclabile, it could be una corsia, it could be un percorso or itinerario for when they reserve for bicycle. You understand? So therefore, this is a bicycle and not for pedestrian. Pedestrian people use the waka. So therefore, you must know that they are saying that now the year they reserve for bicycle, you where they drive bicycle, now you get this particular percorso or particular pista when they put for you. So then this one now it is red don't follow. It means that law don't cancel. Now if you see anything for there, now if you see goat, if you see cow, if you see aeroplane, if you see caterpillar, you feel see whatever way you want to see for there. All right. Now if you see this particular one, they put person where they use left the waka, they put bicycle. So therefore it is actually reserved for bicycle and leg. So take note, if you check the signal very well, you will see say one white line follow inside, which means pedestrian and bicycle they side by side of each other. So now where they reserve for the side by side, they know they mixed together. You'll be like bicycle day here and pedestrian day here. So therefore they're close to each other, which is the if you say an acanto or affiacanto each other. Take note, acanto and affiacanto or affiacanto each other, which is they are side by side of each other. So red line don't pass on. It simply means now say this take note, acanto each other or affiacanto now only then they reserve them for. As red don't follow, it simply means it is no longer a reserve for acanto or affiacanto, pedestrian and bicicleta or velocipede as the case may be. Now, if you see this other one, so percorso unico pedonale ciclabile. Now, they see draw leg and bicycle for this one, but white line not divide them, not divide them. It means say bicycle and leg now only one part that they use. They together, they misto is simply miss, they are mixed together. So therefore, unlike the first one will be acanto and affiacanto side by side, this is not side by side, this is miss, they together. Are we getting me? Now red don't follow, it means say it is no longer reserved for them. You can now say elephant for them. Anybody can decide to use it. It's no longer reserved for them. Why this one are percorso riservato a quadruplicate da animali da soma. The same percorso, but they reserve am for animali da soma or da sella. Animali da soma, like all those horses, all those I don't know how I want to put some, all those racomi, all those animals they carry goose. All those ones that are back there today. So now I be animal that seller, horses seller, summer, as the case may be. So therefore, they reserve them for animal that summer and that seller. So therefore, as you say, I say this red line don't follow, and it means it is no longer a reserve lane for them anymore. You understand? Animal that summer is an example now, like horses. Are we getting me? So therefore, there is something I want you to know. If we not check all this scenario where we dey do things that we have been doing, we dey see something, all of them they under blue background, right? But there are three different scenario that is under the obbligo that don't fall under this blue background, and we are going to be looking at that very now. Take note. Thank you. All right. Why this other particular one? So it's also an obligatory sign and also prescription sign. If you check and they put art politia, this one they put on for custody block. You understand? Like make I use the word checkpoint. Police want control person. Now this one they go raise for you. So say, Oga, sir, you have to stop and you are obligated to stop. It is actually a custody block. You understand? Maybe they want control whatever. So the best way for you to take know this one, you just know say na roadblock. And if na roadblock, you must respect them. And this side, so they say può essere situato molto prima del posto di blocco. If you see am before you reach where they for one stop you. And if you don't really reach there again, they go repeat am for you. Say, sir, you need to now stop, or man, you need to stop. That is it for that. All right, you see this particular one, so it dey under red. So this one are one of the red ones where they're different from under obbligo. All right, if you check inside, they put douane. I don't know which kind of language be that one. It could be French, I think so. But the other one are dogana. So that one, what is dogana? Like a border. All right, you could see this sign for extracommunitario, or what is extracommunitario? Like a paese will not be part of European, like country will not be part of European. So you go see this scenario for there. And what are you supposed to do if you see this sign? It means you have to stop, you have to rallentare and stop. You must, obligation, you must stop. Whether you get anything to declare or you not get anything to declare, you must stop. That is it for that one. All right, this one is at stazione. At stazione. Stazione is simply this one. If you see this, I know see they come across what is it called? English. I think it is a road gate, or rather telepass, as the case may be, where you go for do payment. If they enter autostrada, you understand. So therefore, if you see this sign, no say you are entering an autostrada where people say you need to how will I put it? You need to pay. You understand? It's actually like a toll gate. You understand? So when you forfeit do pedaggio, pedaggio is simply payment. Pedaggio, not be pedonale. Pedaggio. You understand? So take note, autostrada at stazione, dogana, border at dogana, and the other one is at polizia, checkpoint, police control. You understand? So thank you very much.